Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is, I don't know what episode this is of Let's Draw and Talk, but today I am listening to The Office episode 1, season 4, Fun Run. Does anybody remember that one? I think, if I remember correctly, it's the one where they all go on a little marathon that Michael sets up because he runs over Meredith with his car. And that's pretty messed up. That's super messed up. But it's so funny. It's not right to laugh at the misfortune of others, guys. It's not right. We should do it. Should not do it. Um, hmm. Okay. Oh, and also, Jim ends his relationship with, spoiler alert, with Karen. Uh, and he starts dating Pam up at this point. So, pretty good episode. Kevin, always a hilarious part of the show. Are you kidding me? And then he tries to speak. He tries to use very little words. Why say lot words when few words do trick? You know? It's so bad. It's so bad. So bad. Um, I don't know. I don't know. What's your favorite episode? I think my favorite episode of The Office, definitely uh, the Mafia episode. I love that episode so much. I can't remember the one where the cold open is Andy going into Michael's office and he is being called out for using baby voice. He's a grown man using a baby's voice. That was phenomenal. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Andy's afraid. Oh man, so great. I love it. Love it. Oh, he was right. Yeah, this is the one where he hits Meredith with his car. Because then he sets up the fun run, and it's a fun run to facilitate community awareness about rabies. Yeah, I do like The Office a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Uh, yeah, I think my favorite episode is the Mafia episode. They think the insurance guy's a mafia guy, and who knows? He could have been. He could have been. Will we ever know? Yeah, probably not, but that's okay. We don't have to know. We don't have to. Hmm. 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 Thank you for asking about sprinkles. No one asks about sprinkles. It's because nobody cares about sprinkles, Angela. Angela's like the worst character on the show. Probably not. Probably not. She's one of the most annoying, self-righteous individuals. I honestly don't know anybody who's Angela. Do you guys know any Angelas out there? I feel sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of all humanity. I apologize on behalf of all humanity. Guys, nobody should have to experience an Angela. Nobody. Absolutely no one. Um, I gotta figure out the shape right there on the head. Seems like it's just kind of, it's not attached. But let's see, color that seems here. I don't know what time I started this. This is a 34-minute episode of The Office, and I'm giving myself only 20 minutes to draw. So, and since I'm not watching Power Rangers, it's easy to watch Power Rangers and time, so I might go back to that uh, because each episode is 20 minutes long. Power Rangers. Every time I hear the da 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 da, it's the extended, prolonged version of the theme song. I know that the episode is over. And then there's a little chimey sound. I don't know what musical motif that is, but yeah, it's just easier to recognize. Pam. All right, yeah, given these lines some variety as well, I think it's important to add some variety into the shapes that you design. So that way these aren't just, they're scaled, but they're not going to sit on top of each other, each perfectly, because, well, I think the patterns in reality are not so evident or not so clean unless they're manufactured by humans. So you would see that in like an architectural structure or something man-made. Excuse me. Oh, something man-made. I'll probably save this and darken this area underneath here. I just had I just had a I just had a compelling notion to watch Better Call Saul. Something in me just now just was like, I should watch Better Call Saul. I like that show. It's heartbreaking. Something about heartbreaking shows that I like these days. Uh, well, because I like my storytelling to have a nice impact. I mean, who doesn't like impactful storytelling? I'm not saying I want to be bawling after every episode, but why else invest your time in a story that doesn't emotionally tie itself or connect itself to you? That's my question. Uh, if you don't like The Office, don't watch it, right? You don't watch it because it's not relative to your experience or your story, I think the same can be said of other stories and things. What was that? I think I heard something. Huh. It's the squeakiest sound I've ever heard. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Gals, and guys. Sprinkles is dead, guys. Angela thought she had more time. Dwight's a bit of a jerk, huh? Yeah. Yeah. What a jerk. He just put her cat in the freezer. Oh my gosh. That. Nice. I like how Michael knows Angela's cat's name. So great. Man, what a day. How could it get any worse? No, he calls them Prinkles. Prinkles. This office is cursed. Just adding weird information to my drawing. Weird information to my drawing. I feel like I want to erase whatever I have in the background. And yeah, what if I did that? What if I did that? If I just want the legs to still be. Michael's trying to talk about each of their individual religious beliefs, and then Toby, the Antichrist. That's the second time he compares him to the devil or the Antichrist in the show. Toby gets such a bad rap, man. He's just a guy that's trying to live his life on based on the rules. Uh, but maybe it's just the universe's way of giving him what he deserves because abandon he did abandon certain. I think he abandoned his girlfriend or something. Oh, he did abandon the church to be with a girl. That's what it was. Huh. Huh. Yeah. So, oh yeah. What? Okay. 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 I don't know. Just try. Just try. Like I said, channeling my inner Bob Ross monster creator. Like Bob Ross was to have created monsters. That would have been incredible, right? Right? Okay. The body of an eagle with the head of a meerkat and antlers of a reindeer. He also says something else, but the body of a porcupine. I'll do some research. Jim is a jerk, you know, through the entire series. I know he's been tagged as the voice of reason and a good guy, but man, he's just a jerk. He's a jerk. Why is everybody in the show a jerk? Dwight's a jerk. Michael's a jerk. Pam's a jerk. Karen's a jerk. Angela's a jerk. The only jerk that's not a jerk is Erin. Erin, does she do some jerky things? Uh, I can't remember. I'm fairly certain she does at some point do something jerky, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so I think uh, I've pushed this as far as I want to for the time being, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.